out of Lamar County, Mississippi. And today we have the FN Reflex. So let's see what we get out of the box. Get our owner's manual, which when you buy a pistol, I encourage you to read this and know what the contents inside the manual. We'll get 2 magazines, a 15 round and an 11 round magazine. Now, depending on what part of the country you're from, you might be stuck with just 10 round magazines. And you get a flush mount floor plate with the magazine. Then, of course, the customary trigger lock. Whether you choose to use this or not, it's entirely on you. Just remember, there's choices and consequences. And then we have the pistol itself, and it is clear. So this pistol, this here is FN's introduction into the Micro 9 pistols. It is a polymer frame. This is not a striker fire pistol, it's a hammer fire pistol. It has an internal hammer. It does not have an external safety. So just like any other firearm, you are the safety. For the sights, we have the 3-dot iron sights, along with the tritium sight for low level shooting, which also allows for easy target acquisition. So let's get some measurements and some weights on this pistol. I've got my handy little scale here. So unloaded, this pistol, and let's see if this thing wants to work. There we go. Just needed to wake up a little bit. So unloaded, we're looking at 14.9 ounces. Let's see how much this thing weighs with some ammunition in the magazines. Ammunition we're using, I'm just using some off-the-shelf, cheap 115 grain full metal jacket. So these magazines are not terribly difficult to load. So even if you do have some arthritis in the hands, you should not have too much of an issue. So let's see how much this thing weighs with the magazine inserted. We'll start with the 11 round magazine, fully loaded. And we're just under 1 pound 5 ounces. Now with the 15 round magazine. 1 pound 7 ounces. Now, of course, depending on the ammunition you're using, those measurements might be plus or minus for you. Measurement wise, looking about roughly 3/4 of an inch wide, barrel width, and an overall length. Try to make this as accurate as possible. 1/6 of an inch. So our first exercise, we're going to start out at the 5 meter mark from our target. We're going to start with the 11 round magazine. Want to load, make ready. Going to now insert our 15 round magazine. Clear. So let's go to our target and see how we did. Shot placement would be exactly where I expect it to be. Coming from, especially at, at a 5 meter distance. So now we're going to try to do the same thing at 10 meters. We're at the 10 meter mark. We'll do the same thing. Start off with the 11 round magazine and then shoot the 15 round magazine till empty. And make sure I'm behind the firing line. Don't want to be cheating. Gonna load and make ready. Clear. So let's go check the target out and see how we did. Shooting at 10 meters. I did get some rounds where I wanted them to be, at center mass on the target. However, I did start, experiencing, some drift, going low and to the left. I don't believe that is, anything that has to do with the pistol itself. I just think that there's just more, my grip on the pistol. We're going to switch shooters. Go ahead and load, make ready. Go ahead, reload.
pretty nice gun.
Drop the magazine, show clear. Okay. Lock the side, pull side forward. What you think?
Pretty good. I definitely heard that I hit steel.
So, now, Chris here has never fired this pistol. This is the first time he's shot this pistol. Let's go take a closer look at the target and see how he did. So for someone that has never fired this pistol before, I'd say overall his shot placement, not bad at all. What you think?
It's pretty good shot placement.
So now, he's gonna do the same exercise, but from the 10-meter mark. All right, go ahead and load, make ready. Watch your muzzle.
Yeah.
You just drop that magazine on the ground if you need, if it's easier. Nope. I saw that.
Yeah, I know. I am pretty good at shooting this gun.
Alright, show clear. Alright, clear, slide forward. So, again, he's not had any experience firing this pistol yet. So, what did you think as far as the recoil?
It's not that bad.
And how about the grip?
Oh, it's very secure.
Very secure? So there you have it, folks, from the professional shooter himself. So, overall, this is a very comfortable pistol to shoot. The recoil, in my opinion, is negligible. Then again, I was only shooting 115 grain ammo. Higher grain, you might experience a little bit more kick, but I don't think it's going to be anything significant. If you have small hands, like I do, I'm short, fat, and I have small hands, you're going to like this pistol. This has a very comfortable, for small people with small hands, this has a very comfortable, grip. It fits in, fits in my hand perfectly. Trigger action is nice and smooth. What you think of the trigger?
It's very great.
If you have larger hands, though, you might want to, if you have larger hands and you're in a state that you're allowed to have a 15-round magazine, you might want to consider using the 15-round magazine, as your primary. Now that gives you, a little bit more real estate to grip on. Another nice thing I like about these grips, if you take a look, see if we can get in here. This rough texture, on the back, also on the front, and we got a good rough texture on the sides there. That just ensures that a much more solid grip on it, especially if you're down here in southern Mississippi, where it's 5,000 degrees, the humidity that sucked the desire to live out of you, you're gonna sweat. And the last thing you want to be concerned about is if you're in a situation where you need to use this firearm, and all the excitement of the moment, you don't want to have to worry about this thing slipping out of your hand. But on the same token with this texture though, it is not so overpowering where it feels like you're just holding the lowest grit sandpaper in your hand. You feel like the skin in your hands being taken off while you're at the range. So if you're interested in purchasing the FN Reflex, you're looking about an MSRP of $600, and that's for the base model. There's models that also include the mounting plate if you want to put a red dot sight on there. There's also versions that are in the coyote brown. I'm not sure if they offer OD green or not. But of course, with the more options, the more you're going to go up in price. The pistol does have an accessory rail. However, do be advised that this accessory rail, it's only about an inch and a half long. So if you do choose to mount accessories, just keep that in mind. Some of the complaints that I've heard about with this accessory rail is you are limited as far as the accessories that you want to put on there. So again, overall, real nice gun, comfortable to shoot. It's a pleasure to have out at the range. And I'd just like to invite you all to subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more videos along this line. And until the next time, thank you for shooting with us.